Good morning, everybody. Shaloha. Happy to be here with you all on this gorgeous Sunday morning we've got going. God, thanks for letting me open my heart so that others may open theirs. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'higianu, lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, the one that gives us life and sustains us all. You give us the gift of the joyous occasion that is this moment, that is this breath, that we are here now. Amen. All women. And abracadabra, and so it is. I don't always do that, do I? I'm really feeling this. Oh, please don't fall on me, podium. I'm really feeling this new moon, right? We're in the new moon of Aquarius portal right now. And this new year, it is my year. I am a rabbit. I would probably call myself a water rabbit because I don't know many other rabbits that surf, but I do. And I'm really feeling it. And then to be invited to speak today and have the Children's Law Project be here receiving a gift, and the judge I've been in front of in family court for the past 4 years be on the screen, I felt everything really come full circle. And gratitude for this moment and looking how far we've all come, how far I've come, how far us of a collective have come. It doesn't really feel like the new year to me because, you know, Jews were a lunar calendar, right? So we already kind of did this stuff a few months ago on Rosh Hashanah. But there definitely is like a new start, right? Because we are on the new moon, we are in the new beginnings. And I always find myself just so grateful that we have another cycle. Because a lot of times if you think of the cycle of the moon and the way things work, we can look at the beginning when the moon is new, and we can come to the end when the moon is full. And a lot changes in the middle, right? Sometimes people and beings and creatures that we love that were with us at the beginning aren't there at the end. Sometimes pain and darkness that we've held on to for a long time disappear. Sometimes something new comes. But when I got the email about gratitude, I was like, oh, that's a big one. That's a heavy one. Because to me, gratitude is the most essential feeling of alchemy that we as human beings possess. That gratitude has this like amazing power to take any pain or darkness and transmute it into something light. Like the simplest piece of gratitude. Like for me, I think back to long before I was a rabbi, long before I was a Reiki master teacher, long before I was a holistic healer, and when I was paralyzed and told I would never walk again. Being grateful for just being able to do something as simple as walk down your stairs changes the vibration of your entire being. Being grateful that we're all given our breath at this moment. We're not in a hospital bed. We're not in the ground. We're together as a community. Being grateful for those little things that we forget to be grateful for changes our vibration internally and the vibration of everyone around us. Because you realize that you could have been born an ant and people would have been setting traps for you. But you're not. You're a human. You realize that while you're healthy and happy and sitting here in this moment, It sounds like the most Jewish mother thing in the entire world to say, but like, it could always be worse. But really, but truly, it could always be worse. That is the definition of gratitude to me. That this moment is a gift. When you stop and bring your simple awareness to the prayer that I just said, the Shehechianu. Traditionally, that prayer is only said at massive life cycle events. Baby namings, bar and bat mitzvahs, weddings, because you're at a joyous occasion. I say that prayer every day. Every moment is a joyous occasion. I'm here right now. That's a miracle. Genuinely, you're here right now. That's a miracle. We forget that the miraculous is so ordinary that it's extraordinary. Does that make sense? Anyone with me on that? Okay. Because to me, that's what gratitude is. And you guys probably read what I wrote, how I shared in my email letter or whatever thing it was, my blast this week. How I had this moment of being grateful that my daughter was in the back seat singing on the way to school. And then this time last Sunday, I went to surf and I saw a little girl who I know being wheeled out in a stretcher from the beach. And you think about those two moments, right? And how polarizing that is. That's life. It's darkness and light. But saying a prayer for this little angel and turning that into gratitude that mine's alive, healthy, I get to love her a little more, the entire vibration raises. Being grateful that it does and can get worse. It does. None of us are getting out alive. I don't know if I'm telling you a secret you don't already know, but that's just the fact of it. So if we can be grateful for every moment we're being given, this is heaven on earth. We recognize that Gan Eden, the Garden of Eden, is here, right now. It isn't some place that's existentially outside of us. It isn't something that we get to attain afterwards. It's what we receive when we are grateful for what we have here and now. Because a few days later, my daughter got sick. For real. She's on the mend now, but that's life. That's how it goes. But the more we can be grateful for the sickness, for the pain, for the relationship that didn't work out, for the lessons we've been given from the lives of those who have touched us, nothing's in vain. We are the alchemy. We are shifting the darkness into light. Finding the gratitude in that pain. This person hurt me, but you know what? I'm glad they hurt me now. It could have hurt more a lot longer, a lot later. I'm grateful for the lesson they taught me, because by golly, I'm never going to make those same mistakes again, right? That is gratitude. And I know what I'm saying might sound trite or overcomplicated or even too simple. But in every moment, I truly believe there is something to be grateful for. Even in those moments where we're crying on a bathroom floor, I don't know how I'm ever going to get out of this. God, you say you give me only what I can handle, but I don't know that I can handle this right now. If you can take one simple breath and just be grateful for the pain you're being given, I 111% guarantee that pain will go away. Right? It might not go away completely, but it'll shift. Because you'll see that you have that power. That you are the change. That these are feelings, our vibration, our attitude, whatever it is we want to call it, the attitude of gratitude. Your attitude to me is your vibe. It's your aura. It's your energy. I know for a fact that when I shifted my internal space and became grateful for every moment I was given, confidence radiates. Because you know that God is in you, around you, supporting you at all times. And nothing is scary. Everything becomes love. Everything becomes heart. We have been grounded in the root energy center for way too long. We're being called to rise up. The attitude of gratitude is the attitude of the hearts, is the attitude of love, is the vibration and the resonance that isn't a feeling, but is actually what we are. Love is not something you feel. Love is not something you have. Love is what you are. It will never leave you. It will never abandon you. I've been given the honor of being able to be with people as they pass. It's part of my work in hospice, midwifery of the soul, whatever you want to call it. But the thing that always comes through to me the strongest is that we are our own soulmates. That no matter how much support and love you may have around you physically at every moment, in the beginning and the end, and as a mom, this is hard to say, it's just you and your Creator. Others are going to hold space for you along the way to reflect the love that you are back to you. But at the end of it all, you and your breath, the oneness of God, that love is all you are. It's all you have. And the sooner we can learn to be grateful that we are who we are, for the darkness, for the light, for the thunder, for the rain, for the pleasure, for the pain, for the sun and the shine, and all in between, the more we will realize that life is meant to be easy. We come in and take that first breath knowing we got this. If you've ever seen my 4-year-old, you will see the confidence of coming in knowing I got this. I mean, but we are born with that. Life is an unlearning of bad habits we've picked up from other people around us who didn't know how to figure their stuff out. Isn't that the truth? So the quicker we can realize it's just us and this, and be grateful for it, think about what a different world we'd be on. Think about what a different place we'd be in. Think about how shifting our internal vibration, that's quantum physics, changes the vibration around us. That is how we bring in a new earth. I had one of the most insane experiences I've ever had a few weeks ago. And I'm so grateful for it, and have to share about it. Sitting at the stoplight, Kilauea and Kaiwalani coming out of Hilo. Kid had just had jujitsu, eaten dinner, showered. She's about to pass out in the back seat. I'm about to have a free night. Everybody's happy. I'm sitting at the stoplight. All of a sudden, this woman comes up, screaming and crying and saying, "Call 911, call 911, my baby's having a seizure." I say, "Where's your baby?" And next thing you know, the dad comes out, has the baby. They hand me the baby, and the baby's not breathing. The baby's not breathing at all. I took a very deep breath, and I began doing chest compressions because I'm CPR certified as a yoga instructor, thankfully. I began doing chest compressions. I'm on the phone with 911, calling an ambulance as I'm doing this. I see this baby take a huge breath and open its eyes. Whew. Next thing you know, mom's frantic, dad's frantic, everybody's running around screaming. At this point, there's neighbors coming out, another first responders there. I'm still holding the baby. At this point, I'm handing water to the mom, right? My daughter's in the car watching this entire thing happen. I've just I'm standing right there with her. Ambulance comes, I hand him to the baby. First responder looks at me and he's like, "This baby's alive because of you, thank you." No, I'm not looking for applause. I want to make sure you guys know that, but it's when I got in the car, my daughter said, "Mom, you're so calm. You're a healer. I'm so happy you're a rabbi." And I had this moment of gratitude where in this moment, I got to tell you, Rachel 10 years ago would have freaked out. I'd have been screaming louder than the mom. There was no way I would have held it down. But looking at the way I've changed, and now I'm changing my child and how she responds in a situation like that. How that entire situation shifted because of my energy. When I first had healed myself from my incurable illness, almost 11, 12 years ago now, I was sitting at a coffee shop and a woman drove by on a bike. And she flipped over her handlebars and she hit a thing. I was not CPR certified at the time. I knew nothing. I just sat there with her till the ambulance came. But the paramedics came at the time and they said, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" And out of nowhere, these words that are not mine were like, "I'm a holistic healer." Never forget that moment. And I think back to coming full circle and how grateful I am that I did have moments where I couldn't get up off my floor, that I couldn't walk down my stairs, that I am still getting flack as a female rabbi trying to make a name for myself, that I've had some of the toughest years of my life the past years. I look back and I am so grateful because I also look at all that I've created and changed. And now there's another being on this planet who's seeing that. We have the power in every moment to do that, to be the calm in the storm, to shift the energy within us so that everyone around us shifts. Coming to a higher vibration and a higher level means you come up and you hang out. You don't tell people, "Come up here, join me." You wait. You hold space for them to join. You remain steadfast in your gratitude and your love. And you know that eventually the entire universe will rise to that level. Whew. Yesterday we were in the car, prophecies of 4-year-olds, and my daughter out of nowhere said, "God is reading us." Said, "What do you mean?" "God is reading us right now. We're the story. God is reading." I was like, it's extremely profound. She's right, though. If we look at ourselves as a Netflix comedy, I swear it's just going to make things easier. We are a great binge-watching TV show for whatever it is that's bigger than us. So good. The drama, the love, all of it. I mean, think about it. Look at your life as a TV show to be grateful for, and I guarantee it'll just be a little... So happy new moon, everybody. Happy New Year. I had a little something come through that I've been called to share with you. Okay. So, the attitude of gratitude is a must. Lose that, and it's all a bust. Because in the end, all you can do is trust. Too much darkness, you will rust. Because we are all merely stardust. I feel like gratitude is all we truly need to know. Because when we are grateful, we choose to let go. It's like we're planting a seed and more will grow. We are grateful for what is, surrender to the flow. Grateful for this moment, moving fast or slow, our breath in and out, to and fro. We choose to go high when others stoop low. Gratitude gives ego the mightiest blow. Because this moment is precious, wrapped in a bow, and when we are grateful, you know this is the show. You can choose to be grateful for all your baggage in tow, for the seed you have planted, for the garden you hoe, for the grass that is greener, whether or not you mow. You could have been born an ant, a cow, or a crow. But you're not, you're a human. Your own boat you row, with all it means to be human. Gratitude you can stow, because being grateful is what it's all about, yo. Grateful for what is, grateful for what is not. I know what I'm saying may seem like a lot, but I see the battles my ancestors have fought, so I could be here now, sharing all I've been taught. I was put here to make waves, to stir the pot, to say difficult things that others may not. Because change is what I always have sought, and I've been big trouble ever since I was a tot. Now I'm a rabbi, some call me hot, but my dues have been earned, nothing was bought. It's not an easy path, but it's the one that I've got, being the change, taking my shot. Gratitude, I'm here now, in the ground I don't rot, speaking for the one who's anything but a bot. The question is, can humanity connect the dots? Whales jump, dolphins play. I am so grateful we live in Hawai'i, where I know I am here to help pave the way towards a new earth, to help dawn a new day, to say the things that are difficult to say, to dismantle the patriarchy, oppression I slay. With segregation, I will never be okay, because we are all one, Jews, blacks, whites, and gays. All these labels can just make us cray, because we're being divided when we are one, come what may. Gratitude is the force that keeps darkness at bay, just the simple awareness that in the ground you don't lay. I know in gratitude you can't always stay, but when you do, your ego does sway. A new earth built on gratitude, for this I do pray. Gratitude for darkness, gratitude for light, gratitude for it all. That is the fight. It is born from surrender, not will or might, to choose to be happy instead of right. Then gratitude for your choice to not take the bite, to see from the hearts, that is the sight. Like the stars who shine in the sky at night, gratitude rockets us into new heights. Flying with what is the mightiest kite, gratitude is the thing we must choose to hold tight. Maybe choose to be grateful just out of spite, because you are a rainbow, there is no black and white. The attitude of gratitude, I don't mean to be trite, but it is the energy that lets your being shine bright. The gratitude I feel so deep in my heart, tears fill my eyes, don't let me start. The contrast of it all, the sweet and the tart, for finding my calling, this is my art. And sometimes this big weight makes me just want to dart, but then I am grateful God gave me this part. Gratitude, my heart sees God here in you, and I hope you see God within me too. That we're all walking home together, Christian, Muslims, Hindus. It's beyond scary sometimes, but I'm grateful I'm a Jew. We're all here for a reason. We've got stuff to do. We were put here now to help God start anew. Big shifts upon us. Change is a brew. And trust me, it's easier with gratitude in your crew. We have rainbows in the sky. The grass has dew. Grateful for this moment because there is none in lieu. Gratitude gives life a rainbow hue, and when you choose gratitude, your divine light grew. When we lose gratitude, I fear we will rue the opportunity missed for the many or few. Because we are all worthy, don't just sit in the pews. Share your voice and be grateful. I'll cheer you on like, woo! In darkness and chaos, it's easy to stew, but we all answer to what is, the one we can't sue. Gratitude for support, we are never alone. On this spaceship called Earth, we all find our way home. Through darkness and evil, may we wander and roam, but gratitude changes everything and resets the tone. Be grateful for what is, throw yourself a bone. Choose to be grateful when you want to grumble and moan. Signs everywhere, you are always being shown. Gratitude is the secret, the spiritual skill you must hone. I can't say it enough, the cover's been blown, so let's choose to be grateful for the new heights we have flown. For gratitude makes it possible to always see where you've grown, to know you are spirit in a body on loan, that life is in nature, not in your phone, and we are one with what is. Gratitude makes this known. Be the attitude of gratitude. Shaloha. Shalom. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you all.